Hello, my name is Anna Woolf and I am the lead unit tutor on the Digital Dramaturgies unit this year at the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama, and welcome to the Student Showcase. This term the students have been working incredibly hard to create a digital object, something to be enjoyed or experienced by audiences online. We've noticed that during the pandemic there has been a real acceleration of digital projects and work and performance making, and this is something that the students have been exploring this term, supported by a wonderful array of visiting lecturers, including Jennifer Farmer, Chuck Blue-Lowry and Paula Varjack, just to name a few. We want to thank Amanda Stuart-Fisher for supporting the creation of this unit and the students and the wider team at Central. There are some strong themes this evening in our showcase, so if you're a bit worried about topics around COVID-19, mental health, or you might feel offended by strong language, then this might not be the showcase for you. I am incredibly proud of the students. They have worked really against all the odds to produce this work as really the first sort of foray into digital making, and they've been trying out different techniques and also curating and telling some of their own personal stories, which is really brave. So we hope you enjoy the showcase. Please leave a comment for the students as they share their work, and enjoy.
Hi, my name is Wendy and I have been nursing for probably about 37 years now, if not longer. Many moons ago, I think I must have been about 10, we went on holiday and I spent most of the holiday talking to all the older people there. And my mum said to me, she said, "You're going to be a nurse." And I said, "Oh no, that's not what I want to do at all." A job came up at the local hospital. I went for the interview and got the job. So I was a healthcare assistant and I'd been there about 6 months and I thought I really would love to do my nurse training. But unfortunately I had no qualifications because I wasn't particularly good at school. So I rang the School of Nursing and said I want to do my training, and they said, "You know, you can't do your training." And the lady in charge, Sue, I just rang her pretty much every other day and just said, "Please let me do my training." Anyway, I remember ringing her one day and she picked the phone up and I said, "It's Wendy, I want to do my training." And she went, "I cannot take any more." So she put me in for an entrance test, and I obviously passed the entrance test and went on, did my training in 1986, and the rest is history really. The only thing I regret in my life is I wish I'd written down all the things that have happened to me in nursing, because I've had so many experiences with so many different patients. I can remember when I hadn't been qualified very long and a man collapsed, and I went running up and put the alarm out that he'd collapsed, and he was saved. And when he came back on the ward, he was very, very tearful, and he said to me, "You saved my life." And although I didn't save his life, for him, being told by the other patients that it had been Wendy that ran down the ward when she saw you collapse, and it just was very heartfelt and very emotional, and it meant a lot to me. My character and my manner and my personality are all part of me as a nurse. Everywhere I go in nursing, patients remember me. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or not. And they always thank me, and I know I've changed people's lives in nursing, and I know I've made their journey easier, and that's very humbling. Oh, laughter is the best medicine. I'm actually known for my laugh. Patients on wards know I'm on shift because they always tell me they hear me laughing before they see me, and it's just a release for them. When things aren't that great and we have a bit of a giggle, I just think laughter is the best thing. And also you work with these amazing colleagues who experience these things with you, and you can get together and talk about it, and it's therapy in itself really. It's just part of the job, and that's how I deal with it. It's part of my job. In January of this year, I worked in accident and emergency at the height of the second wave, and it was quite eye-opening to see how busy the place was. But the staff were amazing, and everyone pulled together and everyone really supported one another. I would never have said it, but it is totally a vocation. Nowadays, the money is not enough to lure people into the job, and sometimes vocation is just not enough anymore. But it's my life, it's my heart, it's my soul.
Well, I think that's all the questions I wanted to ask. Is there anything you wanted to say or add or be heard?
Yeah, if you ever get sick, come and see me.
Oh, what a lovely day. I can't wait for my friend Bertie Bohr to come over later today so we can play together. Oh no, my room is so messy. I have to clean it before Bertie gets here. I don't know where to start. There's just so many things all over the floor.
Hey Lucy, you ready to play? Is everything okay? You seem upset.
It's my room. It's so messy, and I wanted to clean so we could play in here, but every time I try, I feel like I don't know where to start or I'm doing the wrong thing. And now you're here, and it's still messy. There's just so much stuff. I'm sorry.
Don't say sorry, it's okay. It can be really hard to know where to start when there are so many things to do. I know, why don't I sit with you while you clean to make it easier?
Yes, please, that would be great. What do you think I should start with?
How about you make your bed? I always feel better after I've made my bed.
Good idea. What next?
Maybe taking out all of the sweet wrappers and putting them in the bin?
Yeah. I'll put my books back on the shelf next.
That's a great idea.
Wow, I feel so much better now that it's clean. Thank you for helping me get started and sitting with me, Bertie.
You're welcome. Starting is sometimes the hardest part. I'm so glad you feel better now.
Wanna play now?
Yeah!
Who is that? Have you met them before?
I think they're new. They've never spoken or approached me, but I think I've seen them before. Most days, actually. Hey look, the tortoise is coming towards us. Hello? Would you like to play? Hello? Would you like to join our game?
Let's go check on them?
No, I'm going to stay here and play, but you go.
Okay. Hello? Are you okay?
Hello?
Shall we go join the others?
I want to, but I'm scared. I don't know anyone here. I'm on my own.
I remember my first day here. You see, I used to live 35 miles away. When I moved here, I knew no one either.
Really? I would never have guessed that. Do you think you could help me?
Sure, no worries. I can introduce you. Hi, Jenny.
Oh, hey guys!
This is Bruce. They're new here.
Oh, cool. Hi, Bruce. Would you like to join our game? Yeah, sure, I guess. What are you playing?
Hopscotch!
Oh, really? I used to play this at my old school. You jump across the numbers, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
How about you go next?
This has been so fun. Thanks for helping me. Oh, cool. What are you playing?
Just seeing who's loudest. Would you like to join?
Okay, but I'm rubbish at roaring.
I'm sure that's not true. On 3, we will take turns to roar. 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
'" Don't worry, Leonie wasn't always the loudest. 1, 2, 3. 'Leonie 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 wasn't always the loudest. 1, 2, 3. '
That's true. I did have to practice a lot.
I have an idea. How about we help you to roar?
Okay, start by bending your knees, and as you feel a roar building up, use as much strength as you can to push it out, like this. Yeah, that's it. Again. This time, believe in yourself. You can roar.
Wow! Thanks for helping me.
The 26, is it?
Yeah, it takes me to the hospital. I have an appointment in, soon.
Luckily for you, I'm headed that way. Come on, my car's over here. I made this a while ago. I haven't had the chance to listen to it yet. Put it on.
Thank you so much for this. Yeah, I really appreciate it.
That's okay. I know how precious time is.
Thank you. I made it on time. I made it.
Miss Abbaston to room G, please. The earth, the globe, our world. Whatever you may call it, is our home. In the small amount of time, we have made an extreme impact on our planet. From the depth of the jungle to the largest mountains, the human footprint has experienced these elements across the globe. One of the biggest impacts we have lies in our oceans and rivers. This impact is called plastic. In the last 30 years, plastic has made its way into the North Pacific Ocean, which has gathered up over a period of time, and now the mountain of plastic is called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. When researching the topic of plastic, I had a flood of questions, like, if plastic is killing our ecosystem, how many animals are dying because of this issue? Can we save our oceans? How are we going to remove the plastic from our oceans? Where are we going to put the plastic afterwards? Are we going to safely recycle it? Which companies have acted on cleaning up the oceans? After Googling all of these questions, I found the company The Ocean Cleanup. This is one of their machines.
Towed at a very slow speed, about 1.5 knots, by two large vessels through the ocean, catching floating ocean plastic along the way. The barrier extends about 3 meters below the surface and is completely open in the center, allowing for fish to escape by simply swimming down below the barrier. As water flows through the system, the plastic gets pushed to the center, which acts like a collection area, which the ocean cleanup calls the retention zone. After a period of time, the vessels connect both ends of the giant loop to one ship, while the other ocean cleanup vessel maneuvers to the retention zone and pulls in the net, collecting and later sorting the plastic pollution before bringing it back to shore to be processed into pelletized plastic for manufacturing recycled goods. In October of 2020, the Ocean Cleanup unveiled their high-end sunglasses. Designed in California by Yves Behar and crafted in Italy by one of the leading Italian eyewear manufacturing companies, Safilo. The sunglasses frames are made out of reclaimed pelletized ocean plastic, which was collected by System 1/B as a means to raise money for future cleanups and to prove to the world that you can make something new out of the tons of plastic pollution the nonprofit plans to pull out of the Pacific.
This is the second machine they have been working on.
The Ocean Cleanup has been hard at work deploying updated river interceptors all over the world in an attempt to stop the flow of plastic pollution in the mouths of rivers.
So, where is all this plastic coming from? Well, the answer, it turns out, is rivers. Rivers are like the arteries that carry the trash from land to sea.
The Ocean Cleanup acknowledges that we need to stop plastic at the source of the rivers. It will take education, a major change in human behaviour, stop using plastic once, and a big shift in recycling practices to get rid of the world's plastic crisis. This human change started by the company Ocean Cleanup taking to social media and the public having a great reaction. Social media started holding cleanup events on the beaches and other areas. This was called #TrashTag. The influencers Mr. Beast and Mark Robin started the charity Team Seas. Team Seas has raised $16 million and taken £1 of trash out for every dollar.
We can do this as long as we want this to happen. We're going to clean the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
So excited. I've got my accounts back with the damn alarm. What? Hello. So, I'm just gonna wait for a couple of people to join, but my gosh, I'm so excited. I've got so many things to tell you guys, and I've got so many things to catch up on because since I've been away, what the hell? There's even been new series of my favourite TV shows being released. I feel like, and the amount of packages I've come home now, and the amount of packages that I've got, some are, yes, PR, but others, it's just me going ching 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 is the way the money goes. I give the money away like the money train. Okay, sorry. You know, if you've seen that TikTok sound, then you would know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't, then that's fine. Yeah, so basically, guys, guess what I'm wearing on my face? Guess. You would never know. I have legit done it. I've done the thing, okay? I'm gonna be like one of these women and big boy businesses that come out and tell you that you need to change your face. But I'm not gonna do that, you see. Introducing Foop, okay? I've got a brand called Foop. Now, I can't really show you too up and close because there's no point. This is just the factory prototype that they've sent out. But when I say, before I pressed play this morning, I felt like 2 bags of nothing. Guess who's back in the papers and is relevant again? What did you say I was? A dumping ground. A place where people disregard household items without a price. You really got to stop with the whole bragging. Have you spoken to the gods about reinstating the old layout? Because I absolutely hate it here. I hate it here. Okay? Give me back my layout. Insta. I can't keep bailing you out like this. You'll have to perform better. Is the shopping feature not doing it for you? Not selling enough of those teeny little glasses? Come on, your platform's simple. Endless amounts of curated images that are actually meant to be for your coffee table.
Facebook! Where is the propaganda I'm waiting on? Anything to do with health would do. But I think we need to cool off the anti-vax content. I'm feeling like we hit gold with the older demographic. Maybe something like bubble baths cause infertility? Well, corruption, elections, and fake news are my bag. Infertility concerns would make the rounds within my African demographic. Ooh, I love you, Facebook.
This morning questa mattina pure magnesi.
Ce matin j'ai.
This morning pure magnesi. Pure magnesi.
Questa mattina
pure This morning
Ce matin j'ai.
This morning pure magnesi. Pure magnesi. Questa mattina This morning
Ce matin
This morning
Woke up. Woke up in my bed. Woke up for. Struggled to get out of bed. Why am I up so early? So late? Not asleep, but definitely not awake. Not taken into consideration, not tired physically, but dazed. Drift. Moving. Slowly. I'm motivated. Can't function. Time consumes me. Thinking. Am I alone? Am I alive? What is a realistic expectation of myself?
I feel like io mi sento giunti in globo.
I'm not being heard. I want to be heard. Should be heard. Need to be heard. I see some people sometimes, but not as much as I'd like. It's exciting. Enjoying the company of friends, but I'm never fully present. Do they think I hate them? Snub them? Don't they see how much I just want to be here? In the back of my mind, I still feel like a failure. I just couldn't let them see it. Not being fully present or aware of what is going on around me. Who are you supposed to ask for help? Only yourself? Overwhelmed but ready for more.
I wish I
could just push forward, repeating myself, desperately trying to be productive. Is it too late? It's just us, alone with ourselves, and no matter what happens, it's up to us to act, to live, accepting reality but free from societal expectations. It's okay to turn back and go home. It's okay not to be ready. Your worth is not quantified by the time you don't spend.
No matter what happens, non importa quel che succede, beth bynnag bydd yn digwydd,
no matter what happens,
no matter what happens,
it's just another day.
Hello and welcome to Castellul Alb. Castellul Alb is an online space where I explore my identity through Romanian cultural artifacts. Its purpose was to document my experience, but now it's to share these findings with you. You'll notice that at the top of the page there are 4 headers: theatre, art, literature, and gallery. They must be navigated in said order. Each are archives that detail my response to each artwork I have encountered. For multiple artworks, feel free to view them in any way. There are sound bites at the end of some pieces and videos in the gallery. Please feel free to interact with these too. If the project expands, then more will be featured. For now, it's in its earlier stages, and as I navigate my identity, the body of work will grow with me. I hope you enjoy it and feel free to feedback and contact me with the details provided.
Ott vagy, ahol lenned kell?
Ahol... Azt hiszem. Igen.
Honnan tudod?
Tudnád, ha nem ott volnék?
Valóban.
Nyugalomban vagyok. Boldog.
Akkor jó.
És te?
Hogy hol vagyok, ha azt kérded?
Végül is.
Azt még csak később kell megtudnod.
Nem mondhatod csak úgy, Elmi.
Neked kell meglátnod.
Ez a lényeg, ugye?
Igen.
Melyik ágról vagy?
Anyai.
Ó.
És ez ad bármi fogóckodót? Így is annyian vagyunk.
Az én szemszögemből ad.
El tudom képzelni, hogy te így látod.
Van valami, amit jó lenne tudnom?
Valami, amin dolgozhatnál? Hogy neked már ne ez legyen a sorsod?
Igen.
Többségét már megdolgozta édesanyád.
Igazán?
Sokat tettem.
Szóval mehetek? Szabadon?
Ezt akarod?
Igen. Hogy mehessek előre.
Mi nem csak azért vagyunk, hogy túllép rajtunk, hogy traumával szolgáltassunk. Bennünket nem lezárni és a hátad mögött hagyni kell.
Értem. Köszönöm. És hogy megyek vissza?
A katakombákon keresztül.
Logikus.
Igen.
Szerinted jó életet éltél?
Olyat éltem, amilyet tudtam.
Nem sok önreflexióval,
Nem.
Azért hasznos?
Mindenképp. Ti már olyan felvilágosodást kaptatok az életetekhez.
Szerencsések vagyunk.
Így kellett lennie. Az új generációknak már meg kellett, hogy legyen az eszköze arra, hogy feldolgozzák a múltat.
Visszajössz még egyszer?
Tudod, hogy erről nem beszélhetek.
Ezt elmondhatod ki?
Megvan minden, ezt így megtud.
Persze. Könnyű lenne, mi?
Az elvédnek vannak határai.
Átadsz egy ölelést a mamának? Vagy ő neked a... nem tudom.
Tudod, hogy erről sem beszélhetek.
Persze, persze. Remélem jól van. Bár mennyire jól lehet.
Én a másikon megyek.
Persze. Logikus. Akkor viszlát.
Hi, I'm Sarah. What do I do for a living? I work for Yorkshire Water. I'm a team leader on the street furniture department. We look after lids in the grounds. Very exciting.
Is it possible I can go through there?
Yeah. Between 10 and 15, depending on how busy the workload is. So with various stuff I have, it's well nice. I must have been about 6. I was playing with my best friend, she's called Gemma, and I knocked the head off a Barbie doll. I thought Barbies were really, really, really expensive, and I thought I was going to be in a lot of trouble. So I went and hid in a cupboard in my play shed, and I was there for 4 hours. My parents called police, and then nobody could find me, and it wasn't until they randomly looked in the cupboard that I was hid there. Over a Barbie doll? Over a Barbie doll's head. I thought they were so expensive, I thought I was going to be so much trouble. And she cried. 41. I'm Pisces, 21st of February. That rascal is like a scone, but it's got almonds and cherries in as well.
It's like southern prices up north. That's not right.
Yeah, no. You normally go and get a cup of tea for £1.25 at the local cafe. It's a set of... For me, it's a sensory experience that at times controls my life, and other times I live with. There's 3 voices that talk to me and tell me what to do. They make me really paranoid and scared and a weaker version of myself. We made them bacon butties at 4 in the morning. They were alright. One of them was an old guy, and he was well above the age for nightclubbing. He was like in his 60s, and he had the best night of his life. You've got your eyes closed and can't hear anything because you've got headphones on. I also taste things differently. Things taste metal. Or for 3 weeks I tasted mint. Everything that I ate tasted of mint. Sometimes I manage the symptoms really, really well, and I go to work and I look after my kids, and nobody on earth would guess. At the moment it's pretty obvious because I wear headphones all the time to block out the noises. I don't know any jokes. I'm rubbish at jokes. That not everybody talks back to their voices. I've never spoken to mine ever, not even in my head. Sophie wasn't expected. I was sent Will back to the shop to get another pregnancy test, saying it was faulty because it came up positive. And they gave me another one. I'm not sure why, but they did. And then I got to the swing of things, had a little bit of morning sickness, but I had really good pregnancies, and I was so well. The voices disappeared. I wasn't paranoid. I just enjoyed the experience, and that was the same for both. You can control yourself.